Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're doing the event boss Giant Cabbage from the KONOSUBA collaboration. So this event boss is pretty horrendous. It's extremely bulky, it's extremely irritating, it's got a bunch of gimmicks. It's not like your easy boss where you can two-shot it. You can't use your normal Char, Mazano and Mikasa team. Instead I've made this team, which is extremely powerful and it works very well. If you don't have green Skadi, it's fine, red Skadi will do, and if for some reason you don't want to use green Matrona, I highly recommend green Matrona, but if you don't want to use her, you can also use blue or red as well. For the card set, we have got just applicable allies, basic stat boost. I'm actually going to change their link for like someone else for CC reasons. Actually, I'll keep Roxy. I know the link doesn't actually do anything, but she's got so much attack that it actually is quite useful still. But yeah, we'll quickly go over gear. So we have HP Defense Scald, we have HP Defense King Diane, we have Attack Defense Skadi, and we have HP Defense Matrona. You can change out. I could just do this. I don't actually. Okay, I got the gear set differently from when I was looking for other gear sets. You can change it to HP Defense, and then I can, if I had 230 more CC, I could be able to do the hardest difficulty, which would be +7. But we can do +6. We're running attack food to make it a little bit easier. But apart from that, red Tarmil on her because she's going to be the squishiest, and that's it. This boss isn't hard, just irritating, it's gimmicky. Scald is very good, because of course she has a minimum damage, which is what we want to see. This boss, it's not hard. Like I said, like I keep saying, it's just got so many gimmicks to it, man. It's got heal, it's got like random debuffs applied to you, which is actually the reason why we've got this Matrona here, is for the healing. So it's got all these defense stacks, and the way to remove them is you attack it. When you attack it, you remove a defense stack. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this, play these two, and then just King Diane AoE. This phase is the stall phase. When you get past this phase, it's not as bad. Actually, Skull does crazy amounts of damage here. Also, you can't use demons. This boss does increase damage to demons and takes decreased damage from demons. There we go, not bad damage from Skadi. And then King Diane just sort of nearly vaporize it, which is good. It's going to attack, which means it's going to get insta-kill. As you can see, we got Skull actually got attack disabled. Golden King Diane is pretty good. There we go. So normally you can also kill it as well if you get lucky. I missed the first crit with King Diane's AoE. But yeah, on to second phase, which is also very easy. We're going to apply the counter even though it's not really necessary. So we're keeping the cleanse skill for when we start getting debuff spam. So these debuffs stay for like several turns. It actually says on there they stay for 2 turns, which means then he'll apply another debuff to you, so you can get like attack, disable, and all stat lower or something along the lines of that. And eventually it will actually disable your entire hand. Sorry, not disable. He'll give you an effect disable on every character on your team. Which is the reason why we got King Diane, so we can cleanse it. And then absolutely vaporized, killed the 2 side ones as well, and now it's got immortality stacks. So the way you remove these is you attack it, but at the start of its turn it gains 3, like that, as you just saw, which you can just infinitely keep doing. And whenever it plays a skill, I'm pretty sure it does also lose one, so it's sort of like Escanor in that sense. We did lose a few there. There you see, it lost a stack because it played a skill, but it gains 3 every turn, so it's kind of irritating. You sort of want to keep spamming attack skills. Also, the reason why Green Matrona is really good, we have the old gauge removal, which is pretty handy. It's not really necessary, but it's just handy to have. I can actually alt remove here, and then sort of just do this for hand space. We know we don't really need it. But there we go. Good damage from King Diane, even though it's dead. It's not going to heal anymore. This is why it's irritating, is that it takes a little while to get through this. If it didn't have as many immortality stacks, you could definitely get it done much quicker. But yeah, it should be done. It's dead next turn anyway. It's going to attack 2 times. No, we still got to do 1 more turn off this. It's the reason why it's irritating. It's just boring. It's not hard. I go deranked. That's fine. We have ult gauge control. Which isn't why Green Matrona is good. You got the healing as well as the ult gauge control. There we go. Loses the ultimate. And then it's going to gain 3 more stacks. We have to kill it next turn, sadly. But apart from that, we should be all good. Because it'll gain 3, it'll lose 1 because it'll play a skill. We did remove the ultimate, which means it won't be playing 2 skills, sadly. So there you go, it's gained 3, it plays a skill there, which is, there you go, that's the disable I was looking for, and we can just cleanse it off. The reason why you bring King Diane, you can just cleanse it off. Even though it's not necessary, because, once again, you've only got to deal damage to it on this when you get the immortality stacks. It doesn't really matter what the effect is. Of course, it is still quite nice having old gauge control. There you go, that is the brand new KONOSUBA event boss. It's not hard, it's just very, very boring. Of course, you can do whatever difficulty you want. You don't have to do difficulty I've done. I've only done the difficulty I've done, which is +6, because I can out-CC +6. If I could out-CC sorry, is this 7? This might be +7. No, this is +6. If you, whatever the highest one you can out-CC, do that one. Of course, attack food is really handy. It does help out, especially because the first phase has a lot of defense-related stats and is really bulky, so the attack just helps you get through it. But yeah, not bad. King Diane, heavy carry. Once again, they're still taking my place as my favourite festival of the year so far. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.